If you have been diagnosed with SIBO and your symptoms keep coming back, then this video is for you. Today, I'm going to discuss three things. First, what SIBO actually is. Second, why killing bacteria won't solve the problem. And third, what actually needs to change in order to resolve your SIBO. I'm Dr. Kristen. I help women with IBS, Crohn's, colitis, and SIBO heal their symptoms naturally. Let's get into SIBO and how to resolve it. SIBO stands for small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Now, that leads us to believe that bacteria is the problem, but it is the bacteria in the wrong place that is the problem. Bacteria belong in the colon. They do not belong living and fermenting food in the small intestine. When they migrate there, something upstream has already broken down. Why does this migration happen? It happens when digestion, motility, and gut integrity stop functioning properly. The major system involved here is the migrating motor complex. The migrating motor complex is the wave-like motion that moves food and bacteria down the gut between meals. When it slows down, bacteria sit too long. When bacteria sit too long, they grow. And low stomach acid, poor bile flow, eating too often, or damage to the gut lining, and you've created the perfect environment for SIBO. And the perfect environment for SIBO to keep coming back. So most people think that SIBO means, let's kill the bacteria, I gotta kill it. But bacteria are there because the environment allows them to be there. If you don't change the environment, the bacteria will just come back. We need bacteria in our gut. Bacteria break down our food. They help us create postbiotics. They help us create those short-chain fatty acids like butyrate that are used throughout our body. So we don't want to kill all our bacteria. We want to get them out of the small intestine, and we want to fix the environment so they don't come back to the small intestine. Let's use a metaphor to think about this. If water is leaking from your ceiling into your house, you don't just keep drying the floor. You fix the roof. So we need to fix the upstream problems that are allowing bacteria to be in our small intestine. So antibiotics, herbs, extreme diets are drying the floor. They're not fixing the roof. Now, I'm a pharmacist, so I'm not anti-med. Antibiotics have their place in very serious situations. But in SIBO, they usually only give temporary relief while further damaging the gut microbiome because they wipe out all your bacteria, not just the ones in your small intestine. And that's why symptoms improve briefly and then return. Another common mistake I see in SIBO is people doing low FODMAP for way too long. Low FODMAP can reduce symptoms very quickly, but it does not rebuild the gut, and low FODMAP is extremely restrictive. It starves bacteria, including the beneficial bacteria. It starves your body of beneficial nutrients, and over time, the system and your body weakens further. The goal is not zero bacteria. The goal is balanced diversity, proper function, and proper location. Now, what is actually required to heal SIBO? We need the following things. We need to rebuild the gut lining. We need to strengthen the mucus layer. We need to improve stomach acid and bile flow. We need to restore proper motility. We need to regulate the nervous system so that digestion works properly. It's not about killing more bacteria. It's about fixing why they were there in the first place. So SIBO isn't the root problem. SIBO is a result of digestion, motility, and gut integrity that need support. If you only focus on killing the bacteria, SIBO will keep coming back. If you fix the environment, then the bacteria will stop being able to grow in the wrong place. A lot of people who come to me feel like they've tried everything when it comes to SIBO. They've done antibiotics, they've done herbs, they've cut out foods, they've done low FODMAP for way too long. But none of those things actually rebuild the gut lining or rebuild the gut function. My work is focused on restoring that function and rebuilding that lining. If you need help doing that, you can DM me Rooted on Facebook or Instagram to MedFreePharmD, and I'll show you how I approach SIBO and gut healing inside my 90-day process. If this video is helpful, then feel free to like it and subscribe for more clear, grounded gut health education. Sending gut love and peace.